Hey, hi, hello. How are you guys? So, welcome back to my channel. I have got Hattie here with me, and she's going to help us out. We're going to go grocery shopping. That person scared me. Okay, we're going to do a quick grocery shopping video. The purpose of this video, I'm just going to get a few basic groceries to go with everything that I've already got in my cabinets. But the main focus, we are going to start stocking up for the holidays, guys. And we're going to do some cheap, super cheap breakfast.
We got Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up.
Yeah. So we're going to start stocking up on some holiday meals, some staples, all that good stuff. I'm going to get some super cheap breakfast because I've got Raleigh home with me for probably the rest of the week. She is pretty sick. So yeah, we're doing some basic breakfast, some lunches, all the things. So this is going to be a really random grocery haul, but I promise it all makes sense. We're going to get some stuff that goes with what we already got to build meals off of. We're going to get some holiday staples because they are on sale right now. And we're just going to get some super cheap breakfast meals, fruits, vegetables, all the things.
Yeah.
And we're going to take you with us. Also, we have blue mouths and blue teeth because we stopped for ices. So yeah, good luck with us for the rest of the time because we're going to be blue mouthed and blue lipped. Okay, we're going to go hit up the Walmart. Ready, Hattie?
Yeah.
Hattie's talking about the sunset.
Look at that side. It's a full. Let's go.
sell for $1. We're gonna get several.
Nope.
Grab 2 more. Just put them right here. Okay, it's a break from my normal.
I hate it. I don't like SpaghettiOs.
I think it tastes like a can. Break for my grocery shopping. Brooke found these and she said they would be good for blessing boxes. They would.
I didn't even know they had these.
Lasagna. I feel like these are new. Okay, me and Hattie are done shopping, and we saw Brooke and Dusty, and we talked for a minute. I'm going to show you what she left on my door handle. It is a Walmart popcorn chicken on my door handle. We're just going to hope a stray cat comes to get that. All right, friends, so it's a different day. I had to come home and cook dinner, so we're doing our grocery haul the next day before I start cooking a whole round of other stuff. I'm just going to show you guys some ideas that I kind of threw together. I shop mainly for items that could go with stuff I already have in my cabinets. I've got some cheap breakfast ideas because I heard y'all, and I know everybody is wanting another one of those dollar dirt cheap meals for hard time videos, and I know my kids love breakfast and like have a really hard time actually functioning without breakfast, and I want to throw together some breakfast things. I've got some other things. I started stocking up for holiday things. I want to show you guys that, all the stuff. So first I'm going to show you guys the things that I got for breakfast. So remember, when I do these ideas, I try to make sure they feed my family at 5, and some basic things, staple items that you can use for breakfast that are super inexpensive. You are going to need a loaf of bread. This is around $1, and they raised the price because this used to be $1. I'm pretty sure it's $1.30 for the whole loaf of bread. Oatmeal. So I do usually like to get just the plain basic tub of oatmeal. It's around the same price as this, but you can do more things with it. However, they didn't have any in stock, so we just went with it, and I found this for like $1.47 for the 10-pack. So we're going to go with that. Also, another staple that I always keep for breakfast, especially if it's one of those times where we are really trying to stretch it, make it to paycheck, a super, super cheap thing is some rice. Lots and lots of people do rice for breakfast. It stretches super far. It's really filling. Another thing that I do like to keep for breakfast as well, now that they've gone down in price, eggs. They've gone down in price now. You can add eggs to anything, make it more filling, make it full of protein. Super great idea, as long as they stay cheap. Another thing I like to do is banana, really filling, nutrients. You're getting a fruit in, and I am going to show you guys later. Always keep evaporated milk on hand, and I'm telling you, if you run out of milk, if by some chance you don't have electricity, like you don't have access to that, this is going to be your best friend. It also does add something to recipes. It makes it creamier. I think it makes it better. So I try to always keep some evaporated milk on hand, especially for breakfast items and things like that. So that goes for breakfast. some super inexpensive ideas for breakfast. And if you guys, you know, come back next week sometime, there'll be a video on you about these. Shall we continue on with this grocery haul? So they had really good rollbacks this week, guys. Really good rollbacks. So for some fresh fruits this go around, I find getting apples, bananas, pears, cheapest fruit of the season. They had this 3-pound bag of Gala apples on sale for $2.17. These are usually like $3.96. I also got some Bartlett pears. Now pears are a little bit more expensive, but they had these on rollback for a little over $2.74. 3-pound bag. Really good rollbacks. It's also cranberry time. We're going to make some frosted cranberries. They're so good. I love cranberries. $1. $1. Of course, bananas. Bananas are always cheap. So cheap. And we are on a mega juice kick in my house right now. We are loving some cranberry juice. And they had, I find orange juice to be very expensive. They also had great value orange juice. It's got Stitch on it on rollback for around $2. And it's actual orange juice and not like an orange drink, you know. So yeah, really good rollbacks for the fruit. I still got these. I have other vegetables in the fridge that I didn't get them this grocery round, but I did get these. These were like $1.70. Little cucumbers. All the fruits. I recently just did a pretty decent Sam's Club haul too for snacks. Gosh, guys, that wasn't recent. That was like a month ago. And we've still got lots left over. Lots. But I did pick up these. I told you all 6th season has hit, and it's hit the kids hard. And I got some fruit blend, strawberry passion fruit and strawberry lemonade fruit puree. These were on rollback for $5 and you get 12. The girls love those for their sore throats. Put them in the fridge and they eat them. Also, speaking of 6th season, yogurt is going to be your best friend. I'm going to tell you why, okay? This little excerpt is nurse hacks. First of all, this is the best Greek yogurt ever. If you love it, it's super cheap, super good. It lasts a long time. But if you have a kid that needs medicine and that medicine happens to be a pill, because Riley is old enough for those now and they're having a hard time swallowing pills, this is for adults too. You are going to get a spoon of Greek yogurt and you are going to take that pill and put it right into the middle of it to where you can't see it. They can't see it, and they are going to put it in their mouth and swallow it straight down. And that pill is going to slide down as easy as everything. They're not going to know it's there. It's going to be the best thing ever, and you're going to be like, Emily told me about this, and that was a good idea. I did get some granola bars too, though, for snacks. We have to have individually packed snacks for school, so yeah. Okay, now we are going to start our Thanksgiving stock up part of the video. What I encourage you to do is buy things when you see them on sale. For about a month before Thanksgiving, most grocery stores are going to have some very staple Thanksgiving items on sale. For example, cranberry sauce, staple item. It goes down by about $1. We've got yams. They go down by about $1.50. And I'm going to show you kind of what I got. Jiffy cornmeal mix, which I got about 6 boxes. There's a few things that I've got in the car, and Jake's going to have to bring those up because I bought in bulk. I got a whole case of corn and a whole case of green beans for Thanksgiving and just to have, because they were on sale for 50 cents a can, and I have not seen canned vegetables that cheap in a hot minute. Another one of the things that I like to buy in bulk around this time is evaporated milk. It is shelf stable. You can use it in place of milk in anything. If you want to use it in place of milk, you do a 1-to-1 ratio of water and your evaporated milk. It will stretch so far. You can even use it in cereal for breakfast. You can drink it, whatever you want to do. But a lot of the times, if you use it in place of milk, it kind of makes it a little bit better. And I've got a video about this that's going to come out to you guys too. Like, for example, if you are doing instant mashed potatoes and you want to zhuzh them up a little bit, I'm telling you, it makes a difference. I also start stocking up on just cornbread stuffing mix. I tend to make my stuffing from homemade cornbread. However, if you're doing a potluck, this will be just as good. If you are needing to do things on the cheaper side of things and less expensive, and you don't have the pantry staples to make cornbread dressing, they have chicken and turkey also, but I also do cornbread. I think cornbread is mostly a staple in the South. Cornbread dressing, stuffing, whatever you want to call it. So I tend to buy a few of these. These are also really good for casseroles. So good for casseroles. They're also really good as a filler. Like you're making meatballs, you're making sausage balls, anything like that, in place of breadcrumbs. It's going to add more flavor and it's going to make it about 10 times better. These are a must-have in your pantry. They are less than $1. They're going to stretch a meal further. They're so good, guys. So good. Also, gravy. A little over $1. Goes on the rollback. Keep it. I'm a homemade mashed potato girl for the holidays. However, I do like an instant potato. My family likes an instant potato. Most of the time when we think of instant potatoes, we think of those box potatoes. However, those are not very good. They will do in a pinch though, and you can make them taste better. If you try the Idahoan brand, friends, you ain't never gonna go back to them box taters again. These are so good, and they're just as cheap. I want to show you how to make them taste better in a different video though. Hey. Okay. Nuts. Just about half of every staple Thanksgiving dish, I think, or dessert has nuts. You are either going to buy them in bulk, or if you don't need to, because I just need mine for one dish that I'm making currently, you are going to buy them well before it is time for Thanksgiving, because they go on sale, friends. But buy in bulk. Also had to get some brown sugar. We got some powdered sugar. All the things. And I got those 2 cases of vegetables, and I got several boxes of Jiffy cornmeal mix because it was on sale for 50 cents a box. And that is some staples too that you will need for Thanksgiving. If you want to make a super easy, super cheap cornbread dressing, Jiffy cornmeal mix, babies. Jiffy cornmeal mix. Okay, this video was a shop with me, and then it turned into nurse hacks, and then it turned into Thanksgiving hacks, and all the things. But you know what? I'm gonna stand by it. We got the job done. Yeah, we got really good deals. Really, guys, I know the holidays are so hard to plan for when it comes to food, and it's so stressful to think about having to provide the holiday food for everybody. So I really think the easiest way is just to buy well before, ahead of time. Start buying in October. Like, I should have started buying earlier. Buy little bits at a time that you know you're going to need. Go the cheap route. Go the easy route. I know it's so stressful to think, because we have multiple dinners that we have to go to, and that we get volunteered to make stuff for and things like that. So definitely, if you need to, go the cheap route, go the inexpensive route, but really start buying stuff well ahead of time that you know you're going to need. It makes such a difference, because this stuff right at Thanksgiving is going to go right back up to normal price. I promise. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this crazy, chaotic video. I love you guys so much. Embrace the chaos. We will see you next time. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things. Okay, bye. I love you. Bye.